Hello everybody, good morning. Kajumtiv, Kachodesh. Today is Lamed Kislev, the 30th of Kislev, and we are starting Parakeh of Tanya. So up till now we've been describing the soul, how it has the three levels of Nefesh, Ruach, and Neshama, how it has each one of those is 10 spheres, and then we described how it interacts with this world, with the Machshava, Dibber, Maisa, its thought, speech, and action. And we described that the godly soul wants to have godly thoughts and godly speech and godly action, thereby raising it higher, connecting to God's, because we said that God puts his brain into the Torah. So we're connecting in a very powerful way to God, and it's a double bond, it's a hug. Like when people hug each other, you're being embraced and embracing, it's a double bond. And when we reach out to Torah, we get this two-way relationship with God. And today, the Alter Rebbe will take this a step further to describe how the mental process works and why this is such a strong bond with God. And this will lead us to understanding why there's something really special in Torah, even as opposed to all the other mitzvahs, a very big milah that is found only in Torah. So we know that Eliyahu Navi says, Les machshava tfisa beklal, that you cannot grasp God. God is ungraspable. Even in Gan Eden, we described yesterday, that even in Gan Eden, they're just getting a ziv of Shekhinah. They get a little ray, a little sliver. They don't actually get the full God. You can't grasp God. However, you could grasp his Torah. And his Torah, he put his ideas and his brain and his thoughts, he put all that into Torah. So now, think about any logical step and any thought process that somebody would have. Let's say I'm an architect and I'm trying to imagine the building. So right now, my mind has within it, it's holding a building. Same way my hand could hold a model building, my brain has the image, it's holding a mental picture of this building. And I completely surround it. But then as I go into details and I try to go, so what are the walls made out of, and where's the electrical coming from, and where's the plumbing, and I go into this, and then there's an aspect of something I don't know. I need to go and research plumbing. So I'm reading this topic. Now my brain is being engulfed by plumbing. That not only am I holding on to the building, but I'm also swimming inside the whole subject of plumbing. And I'm like, oh, this is an interesting idea. And I don't have a full grasp on it. It has a grasp on me. And I'm going, oh, look at this. There's PVC. And look, there's copper. And there's, what's the pros and cons of both? And so this is a bond. And then once you master that, once you get that image and you know all the differences and you know your choices and you choose and you have mastery of the subject, so now this is the two-way bond that I was grasping the building, the concept of all the details, the plumbing, the electrical, they were grasping me, and my brain was wrapped in it, and it was wrapped in me. And that's what happens when Hashem puts his thoughts into the Torah. He says that, if Reuven's cow kicked Shimon's cow, and Reuven will claim that he didn't really kick him, and it was a second time, and then the halacha will be that Reuven has to pay him for a new cow. So if there's a story like that God has a thought process and puts it into the Torah, and now my brain is thinking about, okay, so here's Reuven's cow, so I now have his cow in my brain. So what do I have in my brain? I have an idea. I have a godly idea, because this is God's thought. So I have God's thoughts in my brain, and this is a really close bond, closer bond than you can get with in any other way to connect to God. When two people level with their ideas, that we could talk about something of substance, and I get your idea. Now I have a part of your brain in my head, and you get my idea, and we're all wrapped up on one idea. That is a real tight bond that can't be attained in any other way in this physical world. And this is why there's a major milah in Torah, and that is that even though we don't have any access to God himself, less machshava tfisa beklal, through Torah, we can get a really strong bond. That is today's Torah. That is today's Tanya. Thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow.